If opportunity doesn't knock at your door, it means your house has no door. Build one. Milton Berle. Opportunity is like a distinguished guest. It only knocks when there's a way in, a sign of readiness. If the house of your life is empty, without a door, how can guests find their way to you? Building a door is not just a physical act. It's a vivid metaphor for preparing your skills, knowledge, attitude, and environment to attract good fortune. Don't sit waiting for luck to drift by like an aimless breeze. Construct a sturdy door so when opportunity arrives, it knows where to knock. Like a carpenter diligently crafting a frame, or a farmer patiently awaiting the harvest, you too must be the architect of your own door. In doing so, instead of waiting passively, you become the one who opens the path, inviting opportunity into your life. This is the positive message. Life blossoms when you dare to sow seeds and create the conditions for success to find you. You must have wisdom, even if it's modest, but it must be your own. MAXIM GORKI. In life, wisdom doesn't always mean grand inventions or vast knowledge. Like an endless sea sometimes, a single spark is enough to light your way. Your own wisdom is like an oil lamp in the dark. It may not shine as brightly as a spotlight, but it's yours, kindled and nurtured by you. Having your own wisdom isn't just about knowledge. It's about thinking independently, asking your own questions, finding your own answers, and not blindly following the crowd. Like a young tree, small but with roots deep in the soil, a bit of personal wisdom is enough to keep you steady through life's storms. It's the foundation for growth, a silent weapon that keeps you from losing your way in a noisy world. You don't need to be a genius. Just nurture a spark of true wisdom, yours alone, forged by your own efforts, and it's enough to walk life's path with confidence. I always choose a lazy person for a difficult task because they'll find the easiest way to do it. A long, winding road full of potholes. While the diligent trudge step by step, the lazy one pauses, observes, and wonders, is there a faster way? And then they discover a shortcut or invent a tool to make the journey easier. That's the power of minimalist, efficient thinking. How to achieve the greatest results with the least effort. In a world that values creativity and efficiency, sometimes it's the lazy who see the simple solutions others overlook. This is a reminder. Don't underestimate anyone, for behind apparent laziness may lie a mind that finds the shortest path to success. Don't let your dreams be just dreams. Dreams, if they remain only in your mind, will forever be like drifting clouds, beautiful but intangible, floating endlessly without ever touching the ground. But when you dare to turn those dreams into action, they become seeds planted in the earth, slowly sprouting and reaching for the Sunday. Don't let the ideas and burning desires in your heart be buried by fear, procrastination, or others' opinions. Every small step you take today is a brick laid on the path to tomorrow's dreams. People rarely regret trying and failing, but they often regret having a dream and never starting. Remember, dreams only truly live when you give them legs to walk, hands to work, and a steadfast heart to never give up. Turning dreams into reality isn't easy, but every small, persistent action each day makes the seemingly distant become closer than ever. We cannot change yesterday, but we can change today. The past is like pages already printed. You can't erase or rewrite them, but you have the power to decide how to turn to a new page. Many people live in a cycle of regret, endlessly replaying yesterday like a looping film, forgetting that the real screen of life is showing today. Yesterday may hold mistakes, missed chances, or lost opportunities, but today is your chance to write a different story. Each morning is a fresh start, a blank page for you to paint your life's picture with brighter colors. If yesterday you were sad, today you can choose to smile. If yesterday you failed, today you can start again, even from the smallest steps. Don't let the past steer your life. Let the present guide your way. Your actions today, not what's gone by, will shape tomorrow's future. If I fail, I will try again and again and again. Failure doesn't make you weak. It's how you rise after each fall that reveals your true strength. Each attempt builds experience, hones resilience, and brings you closer to success. No one succeeds in a single leap, but through hundreds, even thousands of steadfast steps. Be persistent, like the sun, rising each morning, no matter how long the night. When you dare to try again and again, you're not just chasing a goal, you're forging the strongest, proudest version of yourself. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Your body is like the only house you'll ever have on this earth. You can't move elsewhere or rebuild from scratch. If that house decays, leaks, or is neglected, the life within it becomes cramped and dim. Caring for your body isn't just about healthy eating or regular exercise. It's about listening to it and cherishing it every day. When you sleep enough, nourish your body with good food, and move to keep your heart and legs strong, you're fortifying that house with vitality and energy. But if you neglect your health, one day your body will speak up, and at that moment, wealth, success, or fame become meaningless. Love your body as you would a cherished home, for only when this house is strong can you live fully, chase your dreams, and savor every moment of life. In life, you have a choice: bitterness or better. Choose better. Forget the bitterness. Life inevitably brings pain, disappointment, or scratches on the heart. But what matters isn't what happens, it's how you choose to respond. Bitterness is like a glass of unsweetened lemonade, sour, hard to swallow, and if held too long, it dries up the soul. But when you choose better, like adding honey to that glass, life becomes easier to bear and worth living. Forgiving, letting go, and focusing on the positive isn't weakness. It's proof of a strong and free spirit. No one can decide your emotions for you. Each morning, you can choose to smile, to see opportunity in hardship, to walk lightly instead of carrying the weight of bitterness. When you choose better, you open your heart to light, making life broader and gentler. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Seize the moment and make it perfect. Many spend their lives waiting for ideal conditions, more time, more money, smoother circumstances. But while waiting, opportunities slip away like the wind. Successful people, on the other hand, grab the present moment, flaws and all, and shape it into something perfect through effort and care. Like an artist who doesn't wait for the finest brush to start painting, they use what's in hand to create a vibrant masterpiece. Every action today, however small, is the first stroke in crafting your life's masterpiece. Stop waiting for the golden moment and start acting now. You are the one who makes the moment perfect, not the other way around. You'll never be brave if you've never been hurt. You'll never learn if you've never made mistakes. You'll never succeed if you've never failed. Courage isn't born in calm days, but forged through moments when your heart aches yet keeps beating, daring to move forward. True knowledge doesn't come from flawless books, but from real experiences where you stumble, correct, and grow. And success is never a straight climb, but a zigzag journey full of challenges, where each failure is a step closer to the peak. Like a pearl formed from a painful grain of sand inside an oyster, what seems ugly is often the start of something radiant. Failure isn't the end, it's proof you're truly trying. Cherish your wounds, mistakes, and failures. They are the greatest teachers, guiding you to a stronger, more successful version of yourself. You can't start a new chapter of your life if you keep rereading the old one. Life is like a thick book. Each chapter is a phase, a story, a different shade of emotion. But if you linger on an old chapter, flipping through worn pages, how can you discover the wonders waiting in the pages ahead? The past may hold beautiful memories, but it can also harbor pain, regret, or failure. Whatever it is, it's already written. Clinging to the past is like standing at a station, watching a train that's already left, while new trains wait for you to board. Life keeps moving, and only when you dare to close the old chapter and open your heart to the new can your journey truly continue. Like a bold author, you have the power to write the next chapter of your story with blank pages full of opportunity, joy, and discovery. Don't let the past hold you back. Boldly turn to the next chapter, for that's where your future awaits. Life has no remote control. Get up and change it yourself. Life isn't a TV where you can sit still, press a button, and watch everything change. No one else holds the remote to switch your channel from sadness to joy, from failure to success. Only you can step forward, act, and transform your life. If you sit still hoping for a miracle, you'll remain a mere spectator in your own story. But when you decide to stand up, take control with your hands and will, you become the writer and director of your life. Though the road may be rough, each proactive step brings you closer to what you desire. Don't wait for someone to save you, for the perfect timing, or for fate to decide. Start today with yourself. Every small action is a button that shifts your life to a brighter, more meaningful channel. The simplest way to stay happy is to let go of everything that makes you sad. Happiness isn't the absence of storms in life, but knowing what to hold on to and what to release. Like carrying a heavy backpack, if you keep adding stones of sadness, hurt, or frustration, your journey becomes exhausting. But if you dare to open the bag and set down what doesn't matter, your steps become light as air. Letting go isn't weakness or avoidance. It's the intelligence and courage to protect your inner peace. Life is short. Why let negativity take up precious space in your heart? Focus on what makes you smile, feel grateful, and love, instead of dwelling on what brings sadness. Happiness isn't far away. It lies in how you choose to respond to the world around you. When you learn to let go at the right moment, you open the door for joy, freedom, and peace to slip into your life. The happiness in your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Like a garden, if you plant seeds of positivity, love, and gratitude, it will bloom with fragrant flowers and sweet fruit. But if you let weeds of worry, anger, or pessimism grow, they'll quickly overrun and dry up your soul's soil. Your thoughts are the filter that shapes how you see life. Two people may stand in the same rain. One frowns at a soaked shirt, the other smiles at the refreshed earth. The difference isn't in the rain, but in the inner perspective. When you nurture clear, optimistic thoughts and focus on the good, life becomes lighter and happier. Happiness isn't a random gift. It's the result of a mind well tended. Choose carefully what you dwell on. Nurture positive thoughts like watering a flower and watch your life's garden bloom with joy. Life always gives you a second chance. It's called tomorrow. No matter how you stumble, err, or hurt today, when the sun rises, you get a blank page to write your story anew. Tomorrow is life's gift, a gentle reminder. It's okay. You can start again. Today's failure don't define you forever. A mistake isn't the end, just a comma in your long journey. Tomorrow gives you a chance to mend, to do better, to love more, to smile again. Like a barren tree that seems dead but sprouts anew with a fresh rain, you too can bloom again if you believe and are ready. Don't despair if today isn't perfect. Rest. Take a deep breath and smile to welcome the new possibilities tomorrow brings. For life, in some miraculous way, always offers one more chance to begin again. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. Learn from yesterday means looking back at your path, not to dwell in regret, but to draw lessons from every experience, successes, and mistakes alike. The past is a treasure trove that helps you grow stronger each day. Live for today reminds you not to lose the present by obsessing over what's gone or worrying about what's yet to come. True happiness exists only in this moment, in your breath, your smile, the simple things unfolding around you. Hope for tomorrow is the light that guides your path forward. No matter how tough today is, hope keeps your heart warm and your steps steady. The past teaches you, the present nourishes you, and the future inspires you to keep moving forward. If you sleep through life, all you'll have are dreams. Sleeping through life isn't just laziness, it's living unconsciously, repeating monotonous days, not acting, not progressing, letting time slip through your fingers like sand. Such people may have grand dreams, but they remain in the mind beautiful yet fragile, like soap bubbles. Waking up means daring to step out of fantasy, turning aspirations into actions, plans into reality. Like the sun rising after a long night, you too can wake up at any moment to truly live. Don't just be a dreamer. In your own life, be the one who wakes to make your dreams a vibrant journey. Is life boring you? Throw yourself into the work you believe in with all your heart. Live for it, die for it, and you'll find the happiness you thought was unattainable. When life feels dull, flat, and purposeless, it's not because the world is barren. It's because your heart hasn't connected with something big enough to ignite each day. The work you believe in isn't just a way to earn a living. It's where you pour your energy, ideals, and love. When you dive into it with all your heart, every moment of work ceases to be a duty and becomes a journey of self-discovery, creativity, and contribution. Live for it, die for it. Isn't extremism, it's a powerful way of saying complete dedication, putting faith and relentless effort into what you pursue. Deep happiness doesn't come from chasing fleeting pleasures, but from feeling you're living meaningfully, burning brightly for something worthwhile. When you find the work of your heart, boredom vanishes like morning mist, giving way to inspiration, joy, and lasting fulfillment. In education, nothing is more surprising than the amount of ignorance it produces in the form of stagnant truths. The ignorance here isn't natural lack of knowledge, but ignorance polished under the guise of wisdom. When outdated ideas are taught as unquestionable truths, they stifle creativity, suffocate critical thinking, and turn education into a soulless cycle. Like a dammed river, the flow of knowledge stagnates, becoming stale and foul over time. True education isn't about passing down undeniable facts, but teaching people to question intelligently, think independently, and constantly renew their understanding. Only then does knowledge become a light, not a golden cage trapping the mind. Life is a story, make yours a bestseller. Each person is the author of their own story, where every action, decision, and emotion becomes vivid lines etched into the pages of time. A bestseller story doesn't need to be perfect or dazzling. It's one that keeps readers turning pages with depth, twists, growth, ambition, and a unique personal mark. Like a gripping novel, life needs climaxes, unexpected turns, and moments that stir the heart. It's not about chasing superficial glory, but living a life worth telling, so you can look back and proudly say, I wrote a one-of-a-kind story. Take up the pen yourself. Don't let others write for you. Be the bold author of your life, so your story isn't just a hit with others, but captivates you when you reread it.